In this video, we'll be discussing the opportunities for farm workers in Canada, the requirements for getting the job, and the process of applying for a work permit and immigrating to Canada as a farm worker. Are farm workers in demand in Canada? Yes, farm workers are in high demand in Canada. The agriculture industry is a major contributor to the Canadian economy, and there is always a need for workers to help with planting, harvesting, and maintaining crops. The Government of Canada has a specific program for foreign farm workers called the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program (SAWP), which allows farmers to hire foreign workers for specific seasons. Types of farm position jobs available in Canada. There are various types of farm positions available in Canada, including 1. Crop farming. These jobs involve planting, cultivating, and harvesting crops such as wheat, corn, and soybeans. 2. Livestock farming. These jobs involve raising and caring for animals such as cows, pigs, and chickens. 3. Horticulture. These jobs involve growing fruits and vegetables. What are the requirements for farm workers in Canada? There are a few key requirements for farm workers in Canada. The most important is that you must be able to physically perform the tasks required for the job, as farming can be physically demanding. Additionally, you will need to pass a medical examination and have a clean criminal record. It's also important to note that some farm jobs may require specific skills or qualifications, such as operating heavy machinery. Farm job pays and benefits. The pay for farm jobs in Canada varies depending on the specific position and location, but the average farm worker's salary in Canada is $29,640 per year or $15.20 per hour. Entry-level positions start at $27,300 per year, while most experienced workers make up to $40,150 per year. Additionally, many farm jobs offer benefits such as housing, transportation, and health insurance. Duties of farm workers. The duties of farm workers can include planting, cultivating, and harvesting crops, raising and caring for animals, and operating heavy machinery. They are also responsible for the maintenance and repair of equipment, as well as the cleaning and upkeep of the farm. Can employers assist in bringing foreign workers to work in Canada? Yes, employers can assist in bringing foreign workers to work in Canada through the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program (SAWP). This program allows farmers to hire foreign workers for specific seasons and also assists in obtaining the necessary work permit. How to apply for a work permit? First, let's talk about how to apply for a work permit. If you're interested in working on a farm in Canada, you'll need a work permit. The process for obtaining a work permit can vary depending on the type of farm job and the province or territory you'll be working in. One way to apply for a work permit is through the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program (SAWP). This program allows farmers in Canada to hire workers from certain countries, including Mexico and several Caribbean nations, for seasonal work. If you're from one of the participating countries, you can apply for a work permit through the SAWP. Another way to obtain a work permit is through the Agri-Food Immigration Pilot, which is for foreign workers with experience in specific agricultural occupations. Step 1. Identify the appropriate category for your application. The Agri-Food Immigration Pilot has 3 categories. Category 1, meat processing, mushroom production, and poultry processing. Category 2, greenhouse and nursery. Category 3, livestock raising. Step 2. Gather all necessary documentation for your application, including proof of qualifications and work experience. Step 3. Find an eligible employer to sponsor your application. The employer must be a Canadian employer and must have a valid LMII Labor Market Impact Assessment for the position. Step 4. Submit your application online through the Government of Canada's Agri-Food Immigration Pilot portal. Step 5. Wait for a decision on your application. If your application is approved, you will be able to apply for a work permit through expedited visa processing. Once you have your work permit, you can start looking for farm jobs in Canada. There are several websites that list farm jobs in Canada, including Government of Canada's Job Bank, Farm Credit Canada's Career Center, and CanadaCareerSite.com, etc. Agricultural careers. These websites are great resources for finding farm jobs in Canada, and they're updated regularly with new job listings. In conclusion, there are several ways to work and immigrate to Canada as a farm worker, through programs such as the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program and the Agri-Food Immigration Pilot. There are also many online resources available to help you find farm jobs in Canada.